All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of the Me and Em podcast, where we're on another level, gaining popularity because we're presently on episode 70. My name is Taryn.
I'm Ryan.
See, this is why I should have never done this. I should have never given in to peer pressure.
I'm Savoy, by the
I heard it all. I was like, oh, shit.
I was like, oh, shit, this is about to be a whole poem.
I know, right?
Flowetry.
Bars.
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 Never let me do that again, ever.
I want it every.
No. Do you know how hard it is to rhyme with 70?
I want a hot 8.
And you know that.
I had to enunciate 70.
I want a
popularity.
I want a hot 8 every time.
Presently.
Two and 3/4 bars now. Go, spit it. Do it.
Do you know how long it took me to come up with that?
Do the motherfucking podcast right now. Do it. Spit it.
Like an hour.
I need you to repeat it at the end of this. It's the intro and the outro.
Shamalama ding dong.
Shumana.
Never again.
What? I said shumana. Never mind.
Well,
Never mind.
this is episode 70.
70.
70.
Man, we're old.
Ed Sheeran in it. 70.
We're collecting.
No, I'm enunciating because it's easier to rhyme when you enunciate.
Are we collecting SSI now because we're 70?
Oh my God. I wish. I want to be old, collect Social Security, sit on my assets, and have a buttload of money.
And yell at the kids. Who out the door?
Get off my lawn!
And then stare.
Look at this cat eating food out the bowl. Get out the bowl.
Oh my God. Okay, that's enough.
Just keep on doing.
Oh my God. Y'all, this too much.
And you do know that.
You place the balls underneath Grandpa's
The
walker.
tennis balls?
The walker?
And watch, fall down. Just fall already. Taking too long. Can't time the clap.
It's a whole different joke he just
I know it was.
Oh my God. All right, so how everybody feeling?
I'm good.
Yeah,
Straight.
I'm feeling good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Jelly bean?
You feel me?
Picking up what I'm putting down? I feel like I'm on the uphill.
Feeling good?
Instead of the down. Well, because I feel like I just was.
Going up now.
I feel like I was inching my way up, and then all of a sudden I was on a fucking snow sled on the way down. Like, I feel like I lost momentum for everything.
Huh.
Wow.
So now I feel like I'm like on the roller coaster where you're going tick, tick,
you're on the way up. You're on literally on the uptick.
You're on the uptick.
Yeah, but then when I come down, I don't want it to be this weird. I want it to be life in the fast lane. You know, where you're flying down the racetracks or the roller coaster tracks.
Mm-hmm.
So that's fine.
Or the surface street if you're a bunch of raggedy ass kids street racing.
My God, man. Do we ever tell that story?
Yes. The first time it happened.
So 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh, I think
on Sunday, do not go anywhere near the intersection of Balboa and San Fernando Mission on Sundays between 6 and 9 p.m. Or 6 and 10 p.m., I should say.
Badass kids is out there racing for their lives.
They're doing donuts in the middle of the fucking street.
They don't know how to do it because a bunch of idiots.
But you can't do donuts
it doesn't
in
matter.
busy intersection. Like, what is wrong with people?
So
You're trying to
that
kill.
was 2 weeks ago, right? Mm-hmm. So then this Sunday, I procrastinated because, like I said, I felt like I was on the... So it was like 7 p.m. I'm like, I really got to get this shit from Target. I need body wash. I need whatever. So I go and I'm driving up Balboa, and guess what the fuck I see? They're doing it again. Stop it. You're going to hurt somebody. And you know what pissed me off the most is that there were other kids out there with, like, their phones standing in the middle of these cars doing donuts, like, recording. In the middle of the fucking street. With these cars doing this, like, around them.
Recording their own death.
Like,
that's what's
you're
gonna happen. They don't pay
going to die. Yeah.
We had enough kids die from the street racing shit recently. Like, we don't need no more.
Yeah, right.
It's Sunday. That's why I got school tomorrow. What the fuck?
It was past their bedtime.
Y'all
like,
need to go to church.
Y'all need Jesus.
You need a relationship with God.
You need a relationship with God.
That's what you need.
Mm-hmm.
You some Jesus,
Lord,
Lord.
you know somebody that needs Jesus. Oh, yay.
And you do know that.
Amen. Can I hear hallelujah?
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah this evening. Hallelujah. Shamanaya Shadabaranda.
What,
What do you say?
what else happened this week?
Disney Plus Day. Oh shit. That
Oh yeah, that
hot
happened.
fire.
That was cool.
16 fucking new shows.
Yeah, there's a lot of
announced.
stuff. I don't know what Echo is, so
Echo is from
yeah. Look, you don't know either.
No. No, she's in the Hawkeye series. Remember that one that can mimic?
Oh, the one
she's
that
deaf.
the one that they
She can
and
mimic
she-
combat
Oh, okay,
moves.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
combat
yes,
attack.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's in the
That's
Hawkeye.
the one that's like in the trailer, like
Shoulda-
she's like in the car and
Yeah.
she's like and you see like the sound waves.
Oh,
and shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
She
yeah.
has like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
handprint on her face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, some smack shit out of her. That what happened?
Something like that. It's like she has some sort of
I'm
like.
sure
thing
they'll
on
tell
her
us
face.
at
Say
some point.
something. Bam.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's not what happened.
What's
No.
the,
They'll
what's
cancel my
the
ass for
show
that.
that we were watching
Violence.
with the guy that if he talks?
Oh, the Inhumans, Black Bolt.
There you
Yeah.
go. That's what that reminds me of.
Yeah. He would kill everything.
Oh, he will whisper fucking earthquake.
Yeah,
Just
so
little-
he does the same thing. That's a trash power to have.
That's like what you get,
Unless you're fighting in space and some celestial being is terrorizing y'all.
Well, there's no. Is there noise in space? I don't know.
There shouldn't be.
I know. So
There's
how,
only one way to find out.
If he screams in space, does it make it sound? I don't know.
All the questions.
Yeah.
In reality, it shouldn't, but for entertainment purposes,
Yeah,
Well, should it not
So
because they told you it shouldn't, but now they're saying it does?
You
well,
Because which one's facts? I'm just fucking with you.
I don't believe sound exists inside a vacuum. Which space is?
Then why is my vacuum so loud?
Oh, Jesus Christ! Be inside of it.
You know the funny
noise.
thing is when I said the funny thing is when I said that I was thinking the same thing. That could be loud as shit though. So
No, but,
I'm with you on that one. I give it up because I was thinking
Any
the
of the
same thing.
16, you look forward to, or the ones that you've seen so far? All of them for me.
Yeah,
Miss Marvel looks sick.
I really want to see X-Men '97.
Oh my God! No, they're gonna continue where they left off because remember.
That's why I want to see it.
X-Men
When they
is
show-
on 97. What did I say it was on Hulu? I forgot what it was on.
Yeah, I think you said Hulu.
Yeah, and I watched it all, and I was like, damn, it just ends like this. And they're gonna continue from that, and then I heard
It's gonna be drawn the same way. If so,
yeah, drawn the same way,
that's
and
gonna
most of the voice actors are coming back.
That's gonna be great.
Most of the same voice
need to
actors.
see
I was
that.
like, ooh,
One of
fire!
the most iconic
In the
theme
90s.
songs
Yep.
for a TV show
Man.
ever.
Man.
Everybody knows that.
I know it. I just don't agree.
Yeah, that shit fire.
Hell
Woo!
Can't wait for that.
We'll hip you.
Yeah.
I've heard it. I know what y'all talking about.
We'll get hype.
I just don't agree.
We'll get hype.
But did you see that? I Am Groot. They have the Christmas special for the Guardians coming out.
Spider-Man freshman year.
Yeah, they're wondering if that's gonna be canon at all because it's drawn like in the '60s style that you
That's
saw
cute.
freshman year.
Oh,
It's gonna be
okay.
drawn in that same.
Cute.
Huh. Interesting development.
Then Ironheart, Secret Invasions. Everyone's a Skrull. Everyone's a motherfucking Skrull.
There was a argument between the CEO of Disney and Kevin Feige about Ironheart
Why?
because the CEO's name I forget his first name. I think his last name is like Chapek. CHAP. CHAPEK.
I'm just roll with you on that.
So Kevin Feige wants, the Riri Williams character, who is Ironheart, to take over that legacy since there aren't going to be any more Iron Man movies. So introducing the series is supposed to
Bob
Chapek. Okay.
Yeah, CHAP.
So, they're supposed to move forward, and that series would have this black girl take over and all that. And Chapek wasn't too thrilled about that because he feels like Feige is too much on this woke agenda.
Well, get on,
And
Chapek.
so-
Get on board.
So he thinks that that's gonna ruin the legacy of Iron Man for what they've done in the MCU because
How's
he's
he gonna-
following this quote unquote woke agenda.
Oh,
And he wasn't happy
whack.
with Eternals either, apparently, because that's the most diverse.
Yeah, it is.
That's
Cast
the
And he
point.
does it, yeah.
And it has like I was reading this. It has a same-sex kiss. That's the first time that's happened.
Oh yeah, I know. I was like, whoa, they did it on screen. That's cool.
Yeah, so that's those were talking points about their. That he
bro,
wasn't too
get
happy
on
about.
board, dude.
I know, but
Jesus
he's
Christ.
obviously, he's not alone in that. So I'm
course
sure
he's
that's
not.
why he voiced that to Feige.
Get with it or
because-
get left.
Yeah, dude. She gonna take over.
does he
It's
say?
gonna be-
Get-
And then
get
Miss
right, get
Marvel
left.
and Miss Marvel
Get with it or
is
get
she's
lost.
Pakistani.
Oh, yeah,
You're
that's
gonna
what-
get
yeah,
mad
he
about
said
that?
Booze, baby.
Yeah.
You know that, right? Miss Marvel is Pakistani.
Yeah, that character. Yeah, like, for real. Yeah.
her character.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be mad about that?
Well, I'm sure Chapek was relaying that message from
Whack.
his constituents.
Get on
It
board,
wasn't
dude.
just him that was saying. I'm sure that were
Get on
people around him or board members or whatever.
Dude,
was
they
like,
even
"There's too
have
much."
more friendly showing that because in Power Rangers, the new one, the Green Ranger is a lesbian. She has a girlfriend on the show.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, the Power Rangers that came out.
Yeah, this
Becky
recent
G
one.
isn't it? And isn't she bi in the movie?
Who?
Becky G. When the Power
Oh, in
Rangers
the
movie
movie.
that just came out.
Yeah.
Not just came out. The one that came out. A
The
couple
one that
years
we
ago.
went to see.
Oh,
The Yellow
I
Ranger.
I didn't
It's
know.
Becky
I didn't
G.
know.
Yeah,
I didn't
she
know about
was. Yeah, she's.
Well, no, but her character written in the Dino Fury one, she is.
Oh.
I don't know if she is in real life,
Right.
but her character is lesbian.
Oh
She's-
yeah, well yeah. So that Power Rangers one, yeah, she's
Oh, yeah.
in the movie and in real life. She's,
I did. Well, she looked very tomboyish, but I don't assume that she was because she's hot. I was like, damn, she is pretty as fuck. But hey, all good. Oh, shit.
Oh man.
No, but yeah, I'll just like get on board, dude. Get over it.
But hey, like I said, that's not something that just came out of the blue. That is coming from other people. I'm sure.
Well, it
The
happened.
CEO.
A lot of people already saw the a lot of people saw the Eternals, and then I was like, whoa. I was like, oh shit, they did it.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking Disney, like Disney don't do this.
But because I guess it has underperformed in terms of Marvel movie status.
Well,
So it's like the lowest grossing one so far, and it's the lowest rated. So people are equating that to the
oh my god.
quote, like I said, quote unquote woke agenda in which.
but I was
it is-
like,
I don't think it
yeah,
has
look,
anything to do with that
it
because
doesn't.
I don't think
It-
people even knew about that.
They don't because
I
I was
don't-
like,
yeah, I
you
don't
need to
think
look at the
people-
bigger picture. This is all set up.
Right, and people don't
People
know
don't understand
enough
that.
about
Oh,
who the Eternals
oh my
are.
god. I thought people were gonna lose their. Oh, I can't say it. Shit.
Yeah, you
I almost
can.
said it.
You need to hug your mouth up.
I almost said it, but no.
You thought people were gonna lose
Anyways.
their
No,
shit?
the,
Somebody
I was
showed
talking
up
about
in the movie.
the post-credit scenes and all. I can't
Oh,
say
well,
none
yeah,
of
you
that.
can- yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
don't
say
talk
none.
about none of
They
that.
haven't seen it. I seen it. And I can't talk
We
about
will
it.
see it soon,
Makes me
and
mad.
then we will get
we'll talk
back
about
to
it
you.
Saturday night.
Yes,
I got
we
shit
will.
to tell you. Let me tell you. No. But yeah, everything was great. I can't wait for all that latest 2022. All
That's
that-
next
all
year.
Next year, yeah. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, I saw the trailers look pretty sick, and I was like, all right. Because instead of her calling Miss Marvel Inhuman, they might introduce her as a mutant.
Okay, yeah, that'll make more sense.
Yeah. Because a lot of people don't know about, what's the difference between an Inhuman, a mutant, and I was like, I don't want to go into that, but yeah. So it might make it. It's the whole thing. Y'all don't even
It's
know.
the whole thing. Figure it
you
out
know
for
what
yourself.
Terrigen Mist is? I can't explain it to you. I'm sorry. It's a thing. But anyway.
Primacy mist, it'll expand.
Expand
What else
your
happened?
estrogen.
Oh, Astro World.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, my
I know,
God.
I was going to mention that last, but I totally forgot all
A
about it.
ninth person passed away
Because
due to
she was brain
injuries.
dead.
Oh, there was like over 100 people injured, right?
It was 8 people died and
And,
like 300
yeah.
people were injured, and now it's a
And then
ninth
one
person.
was in critical and then passed. That sucks.
Sheesh.
Man, they
So,
are suing
Was
every single
there
one of
just
them.
a rush and everybody got squished?
See, there's conflicting stories, right?
Because I don't understand how.
Because
That happened.
That's because there's video of people
Yeah, knocking
rushing
down the gate, yeah.
and
Was
like
that-
trying to run.
Was
into,
that was during the day though?
Yeah. So I don't know.
And trying to like rush out?
No,
They like to
to-
rush the stage, like
yeah,
rush
to
in.
rush the stage, like to rush the festival. I think they were like waiting to get into the festival, and then like one person decided that they was just gonna be like fuck, waiting for the when they open the gate, we just gonna go, and then it follows suit, and a bunch of people are knocking down the gate and they run through.
See, there were some good people there that are trying to help, like those two kids going up on the camera to like, hey man, and there are people yelling at Travis Scott, yo, help us, you know this.
Right.
But he's still looking. I saw another video where he was at a concert and some dude almost stole his shoes. Like they showed the difference between a Linkin Park and Travis Scott, where he was like, fuck him up. Travis Scott telling the people fuck because he stole his shoes.
Yeah.
And all that. And then Linkin Park, they showed a guy where Chester just stopped the whole thing. Yo, stop. He got hurt. They were like, yo, pick him up.
Yeah.
Tiana Taylor just did that.
Yeah. There's been a lot of that recently now.
He did a lot, you know. They're like, and I was like, oh, damn, Travis Scott, citing somebody to fuck this fool because he tried to steal your shoes.
Yeah.
He threw his shoe at
I
him,
don't
too,
know why
and
they
spit
have
at him.
standing room only concerts anymore with the massive amount of people and the social distancing protocols that you're supposed to be following.
Not happening.
Right.
Why do you have standing room only concerts anyways? I just don't think it's appropriate. I think it's a huge ordeal.
Yeah, it's bad now because we're still in the midst of a pandemic and it's even worse.
Well, I mean, but you got to understand where they were. They don't have, they're in Texas. They don't have those things, so they just...
But that's why it was in Texas.
Right,
Yeah,
of course.
Which was dumb in the first place.
Right, I mean,
And
he's from Houston, but yeah, of course he decided I can have it
they're
here, so I
getting
can have everybody
There's
come here.
fucking-
They're paying
and
for all
act
the
a fool.
funeral shit.
There's fucking video of cops just standing there filming the festival while people are fucking dying.
Yeah.
And, like, it's nuts.
And then people jumping on the ambulance cart when the ambulance trying to get to the people who died. They're like on it, jumping on. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, y'all?
Yeah,
oh my god, y'all just don't give a
people
shit.
don't understand. Like, if you see an ambulance at a festival, like, with the lights on coming towards it, it means something is happening.
Yeah,
Get
that
the
means
fuck out the
move.
way, so
The
these
motherfuckers
people
are
could potentially
jumping
save
on
someone's
it
life.
and
You know when
everything.
you're on the road and you're supposed to move to the side?
Yeah,
Same thing
Yeah,
applies in
same
real
thing.
life. When the EMTs and the paramedics and the firefighters are trying to come through, they're trying to get somewhere to make sure
why
shit's
were
okay.
people under the age of 16 there? There was one who died who was 14.
Well,
Like, where were babies there?
Well, because it was...
Well, that one kid is like 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that fell off
His dad's shoulders.
and I think they got trampled.
I bet.
Well, like I said, because there was a bunch of conflicting.
How do you
reasons
trample
as to-
somebody? Why don't you just walk? I don't understand.
Oh, because everyone's freaking out or
people-
being
people don't
stupid.
pay
They
attention.
don't give a shit.
And the one time,
just
you know,
don't
I stepped on some
understand.
trash. No, somebody's
yeah,
fucking
you know how
head.
people like will walk with like their head down.
Yeah.
And so like they're like looking at their feet. That's the one time they decide I just have to get out of here, so I'm not looking.
I hate
And
people.
so, and you're just stepping on something and you don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Stepping on a dead body, assholes.
So there was that report of people getting injected with stuff by
Yeah.
somebody. This or that. So there was
Someone
a security
injecting a drug,
guard
yeah.
that said that he got injected, but then he was like, I got punched in the neck. I didn't get injected. So that's not true. So they're disputing the injection thing.
Because a lot of people were like, some people did report that they had like little like pin injection on their necks. So.
I mean,
I don't know if that's true or not, but that's
I don't know either. But they're trying to dispute that report, and they're saying that a lot of the people that died was because of the trampling and having cardiac arrest, not being able to breathe because everybody's pushing and now you're panicking and all that kind of stuff. So that's what they're.
And then here's a
attributing that to.
conspiracy theory. What was that thing that was on the stage? It looked like a little demon on top of the thing. Did you see that little dumb video?
No, but it probably was a demon.
Somebody yelled, "What the fuck is it?" Did you see it?
It probably
like
was.
A little like shadow figure on top of the.
It probably
thing
was.
was just walking and look, and it was moving. It wasn't like a shadow or still. You could see the legs and like kind of like the arms move, like, and it was hunched over.
I mean
And I was like, "Well, what the fuck is that thing?"
the whole idea of even like the big head.
His head, yeah, was
with the mouth,
symbolic.
like,
yeah,
is
Like-
an occult symbol.
Yeah,
like
and
if
it-
you like.
you lead him to the portals of hell and all that because they showed
and it's
other
it's like a big
dome heads.
head.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I mean, the whole thing was essentially
the way
that.
the stage was set up too,
Yeah.
like this demonic and shit. And I was
Yeah.
like,
That's fucking
That's
nuts.
essentially what it was.
Because I looked it up and I was like, huh, and I was wondering what that was like. Whoa, that looks like.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of.
So yeah, he's supposed to cover the costs for all the funerals. I think.
That's not
him
gonna
and
keep him
Drake.
from getting sued.
Oh no,
he's
it's
getting
not.
sued
He's getting
too.
sued.
getting
Well,
sued
there's
nonetheless.
there's already like 16 lawsuits on
Yeah,
him.
about
and it's
about
gonna keep
16.
growing.
He's gonna keep going too.
I heard that Drake was a part of that lawsuit.
Yeah, he is.
He has something
He's
to do
named.
with
He's named in a few.
Yeah,
of
Drake
them, yeah.
and
he has something
Travis
to do
Scott.
with the
Yeah.
the festival, right? Okay, that's what I thought.
I think he's like a backer. So if you're tied to the festival, that's
You just automatically because it's everybody that's involved that's got
because I heard
your name's on the paperwork,
because
so you're being sued.
the guys who performed weren't part of because Roddy Ricch said he's gonna donate all the money to all the family
Yeah,
that he
I
got.
saw that.
Yeah, And I was like, okay, because those guys were just performers; they weren't involved.
Yeah, I wasn't involved in that.
Because they
That
did
shit
the
didn't
show
hap-
and they left.
That shit didn't happen on my watch.
Yeah, I know, right?
When my
Yeah.
slot time was in there, everybody was partying. I left.
Yeah, Travis Scott doing that shit. He was like, yeah, it looked like he didn't give two shits.
Well, he stopped the show.
Did he?
When he finally found out like stuff was going on, like he stopped so they could try and
There was
figure
even,
stuff out. But then he went back to.
but there was
doing the
two
show.
people that even came up to Travis Scott like, hey man, some shit's going down, and they jumped off the stage at the end of it, and it was weird.
Yeah,
It's like
he stopped.
They
but
said
started
he didn't
again.
find out that people died until he was already at an after party at Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, he was at Dave and Buster's and he found out that.
how do you?
That's where Drake decided to have an after
No,
party.
but how do you not know people after the fact?
Well,
dude?
because
Well,
you
they
got-
don't. They a lot of times
Yeah.
the only thing that I will defend is this. A lot of times they don't want other people to know before the family knows.
Right.
True, and they don't want people freaking out because with camera phones, I bet you everyone's like, "Their people are dead."
Right.
Yeah,
People are filming.
but they
fights
showed
and
bad.
shit,
Some
too.
people were filming like some dead body.
Yeah.
Like they're giving them to the fucking EMTs
EMTs,
and,
yeah.
and the cops, and I was like, "Yeah, he did."
Yeah.
That's fucking
Shit.
nuts.
I don't know. I'm done. I don't go to concerts anymore. It's been years.
I love
don't-
concerts, but
I
I
don't
haven't
plan
been
to,
to
yeah.
any concerts that are standing room only.
Yeah, I wouldn't go to anything
I don't
like
even know
that
how long.
anymore.
I would not be in the pit. I would
Nope.
not be
No.
in standing room only.
I want to
You
be.
I wanna
better give me a
enjoy the
fucking
show.
seat.
Yeah, I want to be
Yeah,
in
I
my
wanna
seat so
enjoy.
when I'm tired, I can sit down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have nobody fucking bumping into me.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna
yeah,
fucking fight
that's not
somebody.
enjoyable,
It's not. I don't know how people like that
Especially
shit.
if you have alcohol and all kinds of shit around.
right?
Uh-huh.
It's just a bad mix, and
Yeah.
people are doing drugs,
Mm-hmm.
not hydrating themselves as well. That's also a big thing. So I
Yep.
mean, it's a lot of factors into what happens. So it's just a
Man,
messy
that's a
situation all
word.
around.
You know,
Prayers and condolences
Yeah,
to everybody,
to
all
everybody,
families
yeah.
involved.
But how do you explain that to G? Like, I was at a rap concert and I died. That was whack. I don't want to go out like that.
What the? That's whack.
What? That's a horrible way to explain.
You think the Lord is judging you on how you died?
Yeah.
How did you get here, my son?
Yeah, he was just shaking his head.
I was
like,
at
really?
Astro World Festival and I died. How
He's
whack?
like, I told you
Right?
not to be going those goddamn rap concerts.
And he's gonna
Like,
look at you and
what?
be like, yeah, that's fucking whack.
Yeah.
I had a better plan for you, my child. This is
Yeah.
how you repay me, motherfucker.
No way.
Jesus looks at you like,
Purgatory for you.
Oh my god.
you're not certified.
Right?
Good
Am
not
I going
certified
to
blind.
heaven?
No, you're sticking in the afterlife. You're gonna go
Purgatory,
haunt
sir.
You're gonna haunt somebody you don't like.
We're not rapturing you.
You're gonna haunt your worst enemy. Did you guys happen to see the video of that?
Uh-oh, there about to be some bullshit going on.
All right.
That girl, that white racist teenage girl.
With,
Oh my God.
I'm about to
give me
say,
context, please.
yeah, what-
I probably
So,
haven't seen it, but you gotta explain. to
There
me.
is this 14-year-old African American female. I don't remember where she lives. Her name's
Put it out there.
Naya NYA,
Okay.
All right.
and she had previously tried to commit suicide. Obviously, it didn't work.
How old is
She's
she
still alive, 14. Well, her parents and all the people, her family and all this, her friends have all been telling the school that she's been getting bullied, she's been getting bullied, she's been getting bullied, and they have done nothing about it.
Okay.
So,
Shit sometimes.
Sounds about right so far.
Sean King posts this video
Mm-hmm.
of this, I'm assuming her age, 14-year-old white girl
Uh-huh.
on a rant that she posted on social media calling this girl the N-word, and emphasizing the ER at
Of
the
course.
end.
Of course.
Of course.
And then telling her that she needs to redo her attempt and this time do it right, and she needs to cut deeper and don't fuck it up this time and blah, 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 blah.
So that girl does know that she just was the feds on herself and
Yeah.
that she's going to go to jail.
It does, I mean, she...
And she put it out there. It's out there.
First of all,
The criminal mind is a stupid mind.
let me
I
tell
want a
you.
12 to 6 real quick. Bah, right in the head.
Kids don't learn this shit themselves.
No,
That's
of
all
course
I'm
not.
gonna say.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Okay.
Well, you know
I-
where
From-
the fuck did this come
I see
from?
where you're going.
There
You
is
know where this
only
came from.
one culprit. Your fucking family
Right.
allows you to act and speak this way. You are a 14-year-old child. Not only being racist, but also telling somebody to take their own life. That is fucking nuts.
Right. How do you have that much hatred in
At
your
14.
heart for someone else at 14?
In the words of the great,
Because there's only one way. You were taught that.
Right.
That's it. There's no other rational
I
explanation.
always love the great Bernie Mac. If you're old enough to talk shit, you're old enough to get fucked up. So if you get fucked up, that's your ass. You deserve
Her
it.
parents literally set her up for failure. Her
Yeah.
whole life is fucking ruined.
Yeah, you're done now.
Yeah.
And I don't feel bad for her.
I don't.
because-
No, I don't feel bad for her either.
Once
I don't
you
care.
hit upload or post, that's your ass.
That's your ass.
So then-
That is your ass.
So then check this shit out. So then everybody goes to school the next day. I don't know what day this is. I'm assuming this all happened in the past week.
Okay.
Where was it?
So I don't know. I just know it was a thing. So I saw a video earlier today, where I guess Naya came to school and there were some people cheering her on and it was like cool, but then it turned into like a protest or something.
A protest
And-
of what? Her being there? Or
No,
a
them not
protest
the
of-
school not doing anything
Oh,
for
okay.
her being bullied.
Okay, all right. I'm on
So
board
the
so
school
far.
decided that they were going to close early and send everybody home for the safety of the students. Where the fuck was this safety when this girl was being bullied? Dear God, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
Well, how do I put this delicately?
You don't.
Just
You're
say
going to
it.
just say what the fuck it is so people know. He's not. I
Who's
just told him to.
for the safety of the kids, right?
Okay, so they did it for the safety of the white kids at school.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna say. But who's safe? Because that's why they did that. If that was, let's say that was a 50-50 mix of minority and Caucasian, or if it was mostly more majority minorities, right? That may have gone differently.
I'm assuming this is in Cali. Prior Lake is a school.
Prior Lake?
Prior Lake Savage area schools. I don't know. I'm assuming this is Cali, somewhere in California.
I don't.
Well,
No, this is it. They raised over 38. They had a GoFundMe for a college fund. They raised over 38,000
Well,
so far.
you know, like I said, it's all about who's in danger.
And what it's going to cost them at the end of the day?
What's it going
Yeah.
to cost the school
If
district?
too many
if
of them
somebody-
are in danger?
Yeah, it's Savage, Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
Minnesota.
Yeah, prior. Yeah, as soon as you hear Prior Lake, that's the first thing that comes up. So yeah, Savage, Minnesota. Well, they live in a place called Savage.
Yeah.
It
It's going to be
doesn't matter.
They living up to the name of the city.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, all you have to figure out is who is being affected or who can be affected, and then you'll see what the action is. That's all. Just like
Now, what actions happened to that kid?
we haven't heard anything about what happened
No.
to that girl who posted that video yet, have we? We're not gonna know her name because she's underage, so she's already protected there. We're not gonna see her face because she's underage. So she's already protected there. The worst case, as of right now, they might suspend her until there's a further investigation, even though there's video evidence of what she said to try.
Because
and
I bet you there's
person
going to be
do
death
herself.
threats to her life, so she's going to be now homeschooled. I
Yeah.
bet you she's going to be homeschooled.
So yeah, so that girl is. Are they gonna ever? I mean, the parents could press charges on her and say like you tried to incite harm to our child, and they could go to trial. And there's a video. There's
Then you
clear
can sue the
evidence that she
school
did
for
that.
not doing their job.
Yeah,
all
they
that
can
shit.
sue the school district. There's a ton of things that those parents of Naya can do, but who's to say that they don't give that girl community service because they don't want this one mistake to mess up the rest of her life?
Well, I'm just reading a little bit, and it said
Somebody's got to be the
this is
fucking
not an isolated
example.
incident at that school. There's been multiple, and that was just coming into light.
Mm-hmm.
See, I hate why school just like you have multiple incidents, but you wait for the big one to fuck you.
Well, because the big one is the one that affects them. It's all about money, people.
Yeah.
It's all about the pockets.
Jesus Christ,
Nothing
it is.
changes
It's true.
until your pockets are affected.
Yep.
So if that school had all those instances, it doesn't matter because the kid they can still get money for the kids being at school. They head count.
And even
you
if
know
they
what I'm saying?
don't, they're lying about it because they don't want to lose their funding.
Exactly. So it's not until something gets brought, it's like, hey, you guys have to change because if you don't, we're going to take our kids out. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Bad publicity. Press superintendent comes down. Now we got to fix stuff because we can't be the ones looking crazy out here in these streets. We have to make this right.
You the ones.
Yeah. So we have to fix it. So as soon as the pockets get affected, that's when things change.
God damn.
So.
All right. Well, I'm just glad that that girl posted it online so that people know what that other girl is going through
Yeah.
and the
That is
bullying
your
hopefully
ass,
will
the one
stop
that is your ass.
because that's some bullshit.
But let me tell you, if that was
Bug
The
check.
other way around.
Bug check.
like, remember when that
What the hell is that?
teen was it?
It's a speck of something. It's not bug.
Remember when that those two kids, the girl and the guy, he wanted to be with her, or that was his ex, and she was like, "Oh, no one cares for you, no one wants you, like you should kill yourself," and then he killed himself.
Oh shit! I don't know.
No, you remember that?
No.
She went to they took
She
her
went
to trial.
jail for
I don't know how long she went to jail for.
I don't know,
But
but
she
it
got-
was,
she was-
it
she
was
What is that? Is that
it was for-
not manslaughter?
yeah,
It's
it
a
wasn't
manslaughter?
homicide. It's like
It's
like
manslaughter
manslaughter
3 or
two or
2
some
or
shit.
something
Yeah.
like
so
that.
she
Yeah.
was she was found guilty, but I don't know what the consequences were for her. But that was because that was a white male and a white female. Now, if that had been another white female that she did that to, I think something would have happened much earlier than.
Oh,
this
yeah,
national-
definitely.
And speaking of another
Because
bullshit, did you see the poor performance of Rittenhouse crying on the stand?
Oh my
Little-
God, that was insanity.
Squeeze
Well,
those-
the judge has done everything except give him a fucking blowjob, so I don't even know.
That judge is
an idiot.
wilding.
That judge is a fucking white supremacist on the stand. You've got to be fucking kidding me.
That comment
I
you
believe
made-
that, man. Really? That's the worst acting I've ever seen in my life.
No, but so after that shit show of
Yeah.
bad acting that happened, they called for recess, right? So now they're getting lunch, and the judge made a comment about their food not coming from some offshore boat, like Chinese boat.
Oh yeah,
I was like, wait, what?
He's gonna recuse himself now.
Yeah, right.
Oh, if that gets out, he's gonna
said,
have to.
I hope the China food isn't stuck on the boat or some shit like that. And I was just like, huh?
Like, why would you say something so ignorant with cameras and like, why would you?
You're in a
do
high
that?
profile case. You can't.
Because he is an old ass white
Yeah,
man,
very
and I can
fucking
guarantee
true.
you he is racist as fuck.
Oh my
Probably.
God, but like, how do you?
Of course, you're gonna set this man free or acquit his ass if you haven't recused yourself or somebody petitioned to get your ass recused off the bench to get somebody else for saying what you said.
Rittenhouse's mom said she thought that the judge was very fair.
Of course you would.
He doesn't allow no nonsense in his courtroom. He said,
Ma'am.
I hope
So
I hope that Asian
hypocritical.
food isn't
Oh,
on one of those boats along Long Beach Harbor." He said,
wait, he said, I hope the Asian food isn't on.
"Isn't on one of those boats along Long Beach Harbor,"
Jesus Christ.
which is talking about California, but that's not even where.
Yeah, isn't this like somewhere in the East Coast?
Yeah, isn't it like in Illinois?
I have no
Yeah.
idea. Either way,
Or
all
Jersey?
you got to
Isn't it
do is
Jersey?
take a look at that man, and yeah, that's profiling or whatever.
Yeah,
but
it
that
is.
man is fucking old. He is white, and he's done some outlandish things. All he needs to do is give that man a high five, and that fucking trial's over.
Pretty fucking much.
Might as well give the fucker a blowjob.
Yeah,
He
right?
looks like a fucking. Never mind.
Yeah, so-
He looks like he belongs to the Catholic Church. That's all I'm gonna say.
So he basically is saying
Man,
that
you
he
better
thinks
finish
See, you knew I was going with that.
I was like, oh
you
god.
goddamn pedophile, this bastard. So he basically
Yeah, you might as well
said
finish
that
him off.
he thinks that all Chinese
completion,
food
bitch.
comes directly from China off of a boat. You big dummy.
Big dummy.
Do you live in a third world country, you
don't think they
dumbass?
have
No,
Jesus
because no
Christ.
immigrants are here, Savoy.
Oh yeah, very true.
We are the U.S. of A.
Man, fuck all
Yeah,
that.
fuck that bullshit.
You know I'm joking.
Yeah,
I know.
Oh, I was like,
No, I'm just saying, but
please make these people know that is not a serious comment.
But it's like, sir, they give you fortune cookies with your Chinese food. That's not even Chinese. It's based off a Japanese idea, but it's American. So
Yeah.
so like, how do you assume I just? Híjole.
People don't care.
People are so fucking dumb.
People want to be
dude.
fat, dumb, and happy.
I hate it here.
I do. I'll go home.
You know that picture?
my-
This is flames. This is fine. This is fine.
I don't like change.
I'm gonna go home. All right.
This
Oh,
fucking,
man, let's
I need
do
to
it.
wash down this bullshit. Let's go.
Bug check.
Bug check.
All right, we straight.
I'm good.
All right, so before we get into today's topic, like we always do it this
This is-
time,
this is just
take a
to
shot with us.
Rinse out the nasty shit.
Drink up, have fun, be merry.
Yeah. Cheers. World, universe. Salutations, bitches. Man, we're gonna get turned up again tomorrow night.
That is incorrect, sir.
Oh, boo.
She won't be doing that. For,
You are on your own.
She won't be doing that for quite some
I'm
time.
like, Ted, I won't buy you a shot, girlfriend.
And she gonna be like, nope. Give it here. I got it. I got it. Give it here.
I can't dream on myself. Savoy, come join me. Thank you.
I will drive
Okay.
everybody home.
Okay. Can astral project
Yeah,
yourself
you
to drive my car?
DD.
You can astral project yourself to drive my car?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
All right. So we are gonna.
Somebody had to-
Somebody had to go. It's that fucking judge. We are.
Uh-oh.
Sorry. We are gonna talk about perception versus reality. Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
Why'd you say it like
I don't
that?
know. Okay.
Perception versus reality.
Okay. And go.
Perception versus reality. Okay.
So I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Okay. So perception is.
Dear God, man, if you don't turn that shit off, right?
Sorry, I meant to turn it off.
And,
It's on.
If you don't get your ass off of motherfucking social media.
I was looking at. Sorry.
yeah,
I was looking
exactly.
at road painting. It looked actually really cool.
This
Anyway.
fucking guy, we gonna fight.
So perception is a single unified awareness derived from sensory processes while a stimulus is present. Reality, the state of things as they appear to be rather than as one might wish them to be. So in other words, perception is defined at what we are seeing and reality is defined as what is happening.
Okay. Okay.
Your reality is only disrupted by factual evidence. For example, you could experience a freezing cold winter day, but your reality is different from the reality of global warming. Your perception could be that winter nights keep getting colder when the temperature of the earth is actually steadily increasing. So, this came about because...
That's a horrible example. I didn't get that at all.
Okay, let
Wait,
me
go
see.
ahead. Go ahead.
So, I'm just going to say it. We get these like memos or notifications or mass messages from our employer. And
Okay.
I don't know if some employee did something, but whatever, they said,
Sure they did.
watch what you're saying, watch what you're doing when you're at facilities, when you're here, when you're there, whatever. And somebody wrote perception equals reality.
Right.
And I
Okay.
immediately said, abso-fucking-lutely not.
Well, I get what you're right.
Yeah.
But I get what that person meant by that statement as well.
I think that is a blanket statement for simplified people who refuse to have any critical thinking or higher level of learning skills.
Also correct.
Also great because it's an excuse, like a open-ended excuse because
It's just easier to say.
Yeah.
Perception is reality, so people because they think that short but sweet statement gets the point across of what they're trying to say, but they haven't.
It doesn't
because
because there's a lot of content that needs to be whatever
Right.
situation
Right, definitely. But I think for someone to say perception is reality, that's just their way of being like, okay, however they perceive things to be is what it's going to be to them, no matter if that's the case or not. So just, I think
that's like somebody saying, I can't do it. That's your perception, but the reality of the situation is, well, why can't you do it?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Why is your perception you not having the capability to do it? What is the underlying cause for that to be your perception?
It's a lot of what's stopping you too. And, there's a lot of factors: laziness, a lot of bullshit. Don't want to do it.
Is there?
But yeah, well, because a lot of people
Because there's a gap between who you are and who you want to be.
Okay.
And your perception of whether or not you get to who you want to be matters more than anything. Because if you say you cannot get here, you're not getting here.
Right.
right.
But also, this whole gap in between these two is the most exhausting portion of everything. So if you're telling yourself, I can't do it, it's not going to fucking happen.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you are lazy, if your perception is, I'm not lazy, to you, you're not fucking lazy.
Right.
Whether you're getting somewhere or not.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like,
Probably
I don't know, I just
lazy
don't-
wasn't the word. Maybe you don't have the drive for it. You don't have, because a lot of people are not honest with themselves when it comes.
oh,
to,
definitely not.
So they'll say a lot of things like that, like a lot of negative things. I was like, and then someone who's like somewhat positive, like, why can't you do it? What is really stopping you from doing it? You're lying to yourself. But yeah,
So
Well, saying you can or can't do something, or saying you can't do something that's the manifestation of your fear. People fear failing. People fear succeeding. So it's easier to just say,
I can't do it.
I can't do it, because that eliminates the having to go through something and failing, or having to go through something and actually proving to yourself that you can do it. It's easier to go, I can't do it. That way I don't have to worry about what work it might take to do it, or what work it will take to not get there, but at least I tried. I can just say, I can't do it. Now let's figure out something else. What's easier that I can do?
That's why
And
So
to get
that's the
around.
path of least
That's-
resistance.
yeah,
I know,
yeah.
but that's
You don't grow that way.
right.
Yeah.
But that's human nature. It's easier to do that than this is where I want to be. This is what I want. This is where I need to go. How do I figure out how to get there? Okay, this is going to be a long road. So people don't have the stamina for that, a lot of people.
Yeah.
So the ones who are built like that are the ones who get there. It may take them 10, 20, 30 years.
But you got there.
But you get there, and then it's like, this
Look-
was a long, hard road, but now
But
I can do
damn,
the
yeah,
things I
you
want
got
to
to- you
do. I
got
said
to,
I was going to do what I wanted to do. Not everybody is built for that.
Yeah.
So,
I think your perception is your reality. And when I think of that, the first thing that comes to mind is fake it till you make it. And
Right.
everybody thinks that's like faux pas and that's so fucking dumb and that's you being fake.
No, it's
I think that if that's what you need to do to convince yourself that that's what you can be, or that's what you can obtain, or that's where you can go, or that's the job you can have, or whatever the hell it is, that's what you do. You fucking fake it until you make it. It's
Yeah.
like going to open mic nights. you're not faking being a singer. You're just not there yet. So
Right.
I'm faking it by doing this instead of the bigger thing.
Yeah.
But to me, that's still, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
'Cause
Like
you're
my
doing-
perception
You're
is
still-
I'm still on stage and I'm still doing all of these things.
Right.
Yeah.
My goal is to be on stage in front of people.
And I'll just get better at it.
This
continue to do
is
it.
the starting point. I just wanted to get to where there's a bigger stage and there's more people. But as long as I get on stage in front of people and do what I want to do, I'm on my way. And yeah, how can you get to the things that you want if you don't project that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, fake it until you make it is what you should do when it comes to things that you don't know anything about how to obtain it. But
If you're doing one step at a time.
right. I've seen. Okay, I want to be. I don't even know a job to talk about, but I want to do this. So I don't know personally how to do it because I haven't done it, but I've seen people who are at where I want to be do it this way. So I'm gonna do it that way, and I'm gonna act like I know what I'm doing all the way until I get there. And then when I get there, I will have known how to do it. So
Well,
now I
you
can
know.
help somebody else.
Well, you learn. Cause for me, I see it as it's a journey, not the destination for me. Because I know that the destination will always be there. It's just what I learn along the way,
Along the
who I
way.
meet.
I
It's a
hate
journey
this
for me.
fortune cookie
It's more. it's more the things I learned along the way to get to where I want to be. And that's how I see it. You know, like I said, the destination is there. It's not going anywhere.
I mean, that's
Right.
You know,
That's
and
cool.
it's a journey for me.
Oh, it's not for me. I want to get there.
No, I'm gonna get. No, I'm saying I'm not saying
No,
I'm not
no,
gonna get there,
and I
but I'm
feel-
gonna enjoy. I'm gonna stop and smell the roses per se.
I feel you.
Enjoy myself while I'm doing it, and then when I get to this shit, I look back. I'm like, oh, that shit was fire.
I feel you, but
Either that was-
I want to get there.
I know, I got you.
Like
I'm
we're
there.
here and we want to go to Disneyland, right? Now, the drive is cool, some stuff to see and all that, and it take a couple of hours. But where do I want to be at Disneyland?
Right motherfucking now.
Getting my ride on. So the journey is cool.
Hey,
and
we'll
all
get
that.
there.
We're like, oh
We're gonna get
shit!
there.
Remember when we took that accident? You got off right there, swerved around the accident. Shit was wild. But we here now.
Remember I took that
This is
picture?
where I
Oh,
wanted to
my
be.
God, you
goddamn.
do remember.
Yeah. Yeah. You do remember.
that. You do remember that tree?
That's what. But I mean, and I get it, and you know, people and the journey. And, no, that's
It wasn't
tight.
meant to be like a fucking.
Like that's tight. And I fuck with you if you feel that way on the real. But for me,
I want to get there.
I want to be there. Are we there yet?
No, we not
I
there.
know. And that's
Well, we gonna be.
Oh yeah, we gonna be there. But I want to get there.
Me too.
So
I do
this
too.
Me fucking too.
so this right here. So let's say this right.
This is
For
stepping
somebody who wants to
podcast.
get
This
there.
is stepstone. This is stepping
Podcast,
stone,
right?
Yeah.
So we started episode 1. We're episode 70, right? We want.
I want to be at I want to be at 100 already.
You know, 100, 200, 300. We want to, make this bigger and better and reach more people and all that.
Uh-huh.
So episode 1 to episode 300. Now it's a bigger platform and all that. 299 to get in between there. That was cool and all. That made us who we are. But I want to get to 300.
If that's where it happens, that's where I want to
With
be.
the bigger and the better. But the platform is bigger and the people are listening more and the money's coming. That's where I want to be.
The equipment looks better. And
Yeah,
everything's all
you know what I'm
big.
saying?
You know what I
So
mean?
we
got
gotta do
little-
everything
we
ourselves.
got studio space.
We gotta do everything ourselves. We got people who can chop
Oh,
this
yeah, I
up,
know.
screw
We
this
have-
up, flip it,
we have a-
smack it up, flip it, rub it down.
We
post it
got
on
a
social
crack
media,
team,
don't know.
fact checking all the shit.
Yeah, crack team on crack, whatever. That's where I want to be. So
Then-
here to here, it may not be a straight line. I get that, but I still want to be here.
Where I want to be is
Shortest distance
I
between
want to
points
be
is a
what
straight
you
line.
say is, what camera am I on? I want to do that.
Right?
What camera am I on?
That's where I want to be. I feel
I'm with
you.
you on that. I'm with
I
you
feel
with that.
you.
Yeah. What camera am I on?
That just
Multiple
reminded me of
cameras.
fucking Rush Hour 2. I hate this fortune cookie bullshit.
Okay, another
Journey.
another,
Journey. Destination.
another thing about perception though that catches me up is the perception of whether something is good or bad. So
Ooh, that is it is what it is, like Ye said? It's not good or bad, it is what it is.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
So that's
It
where
is what
that's
it
where
is.
I'm getting at.
That
So
shit was so good. I like that movie a lot. But yes, continue.
so do I. So I read this book called Rich as Fuck. And
Great title.
Everybody rich now.
this woman, her name's Amanda. She is now a money guru. She is a money coach, and she has grown immensely. She's decided that she wants to help other women, grow their businesses, learn how to manifest money, whatever.
Tight.
So
I'm with it.
what she did in the very beginning is she would go to these really expensive hotels.
Mm-hmm.
She would sneak into the cafe or the pool area or whatever.
Okay.
Because once you're in there, they think you're in there because you have a room.
Right.
And she would order some small lunch, and she'd sit down next to the pool, and she would do her work, or she'd, read or whatever the fuck she was going to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
And to her, that perception, like putting that perception in reality in front of her, made it so that that's basically what she manifested. Like,
right.
there's nothing, I'm not going any lower than this. Like, I'm not going to a fucking Motel 6 and sitting by the pool because my building doesn't have a pool. I'm doing this because this says money to me, right?
Right.
Then she also says that money is a neutral resource.
True.
Which means money is neither good nor bad,
I believe in
but
that.
it does have whatever feeling or, I guess, annotation you put to it. Right. So if you think that people with more money are bad people, you're going to equate money with bad people, so money is bad.
Right.
And in essence, the vibes you're putting out is money is no good.
Right.
So
then you don't gain.
You're not gaining anything
because your mind is already, so this is bad. So the universe is like
exactly.
Or if you get money, you're gonna make bad choices or bad.
Right.
Or
when in reality, there are a lot of people who do really great things with money. Like they donate their money, they whatever.
Right.
So I'm trying to think of other things that this attains to, like. Do you know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah. No.
Because like that's not a moral dilemma. That's that's perception.
That is perception.
Yep.
Right.
We could say cheating isn't good or bad. Morally, it's fucking bad.
Right.
Like there's no. That's just the first thing that popped in my head.
Right.
Like that's
cheating at anything. Cheating,
exactly.
There's nothing positive associated with the word cheating,
right?
Unless it's like death.
I cheated death. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Or video games. No, sorry. Just thinking about.
Nah.
Still not.
No,
I mean,
I'm cool with that. As long as I'm not being cheated. Like, if I cheat to win the video game, if I did this one move 1 billion times and I know it was going to help me win.
It's called camping.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Or
sniping.
Or button mashing.
Cheesing. I cheese.
Cheesing.
I'll
all day.
cheese.
Sweep the leg. Sweep the leg.
Yeah, no.
But do you see, like, what other things are labeled good or bad only based on your perception? Like, drinking, good or bad?
I see that as it's neither good or bad.
If you were an alcoholic, it's bad. If you got a DUI, it's bad. If you drunk drive, it's bad.
Right.
But if you're a social drinker and have fun, that's good.
And you're responsible, it's good.
It's good. Yeah.
If you have a glass of red wine here and there because it loosens you up and you're doing whatever red wine does for your
heart,
heart.
Helps your heart.
It's good. Like, do you know what I'm saying? If you're drinking while you're pregnant, bad. But
stupid.
Those are all labels and perceptions, because I can be an alcoholic and still drink.
Can you really? Can you?
Well, what she's saying is, just because I'm labeled or I identify as an alcoholic doesn't mean I can't drink.
True.
I shouldn't.
You shouldn't.
The perception is...
People say it's bad.
People say it's bad. People say that...
Perceptively, people would be like, that's bad, you shouldn't do that.
Oh, you admit to being addicted to alcohol and that
you still continue to drink?
It could ruin your life. It could harm your body, things of that nature. So
right.
Or you'll make a bad choice.
Right. But that doesn't mean that
I can't drink.
I can't drink.
If I'm choosing to drink over doing meth, that's good.
Right.
Like,
see,
do you know what I'm saying? Like,
levels.
So I feel like
just don't do no meth.
Perception and where you are in life and what you're trying to do
I had a whole song. I'm not gonna say
You
anything.
did. I was feeling it.
I'm not gonna say it.
Come on.
I had it covered
Come on
up.
now. Come on.
It's very dependent on your perception of things.
Right.
Because I think your perception equals your reality when things are very black and white. Because when things are gray,
I live in this.
you can alter your perception to fit the reality that you want to create.
I live in the shades of gray.
Okay, so
I know you do.
So-
And that's why I remembered
but
that,
wait,
and that's
but
what made me
There
think
is
of
some
that.
black and white that I'm very like.
But
firm.
those are
Right.
moral
Right.
things.
More, yes,
Those are
yes.
not perceptive
Does that-
things.
yes.
But so when you alluded to that email perception equals reality in the beginning, that's what you're referring to as when you say absolutely not, like the gray area of the stuff, not the black and white, right?
No, because for them, perception equals reality.
Right. That's
But you-
what
but you
that's
said
what
it
was
was
said
that-
in the email.
Yeah, it was.
Right.
Yeah.
But for me, the gray area for perception equaling reality is you're creating it yourself.
But that's what I'm saying.
You know
That's
what I'm
what
saying?
you were saying when you were saying that person saying that in the email as a blanket statement isn't true because there's these
Yes,
nuances.
yes,
That's
yes,
what-
yes, yes.
That's what I was trying
okay.
to bring it back
Yes.
because you were like, because I know what you said and you're like absolutely not, and then you're like black and white. And I was like, I know what you mean, but
I
in
know
case
what
people-
the email means,
Yeah.
and I know how it fits into the context of the overall situation and what was being said.
Right.
But it made me think about how much,
Gray area.
whether or not your perception is your reality.
Uh-huh.
And when it is, it's because you create the perception. And we're not talking about the basic perception of this is red. If I'm not colorblind, this is fucking red. In
yeah.
all languages, all whatever,
Right.
this is red.
Even if you are
Do you know
colorblind,
what I'm
I'm
saying?
telling you it's red.
So that's a basic perception formed in reality.
Right.
You cannot change this unless I bleach this and change the color. It's not going to change
Right.
unless you're colorblind,
Yeah.
which is
Right.
the exception to the rule, and I'm not even going to get into that.
Yeah.
But when it comes to other things that I'm not just physically seeing, things that you're creating, things that you're manifesting, things that you're critically thinking about, that's what I'm talking about.
Right.
Because I get your first impression is their perception, and their perception at that moment equals the reality of who you are, or who that company is, or whatever.
Right.
But that's not, I wanted to talk about it for the things that we've been talking about.
Right.
But I also wanted to go through a few things of why your perception of reality is skewed. Because unconscious forces that shape what we see, feel, and think. Because a lot of times seeing is believing. But that's not true. It's like seeing a Santa Claus, though.
Right. You can
If I
see-
believe him, that's my belief.
Yeah.
Right.
So like I mean I see pictures.
Well,
of
yeah,
him,
but then what does it say if you believe in Santa Claus, but you know he's not real?
Well, if you believe,
you're a parent.
Well, if you, well, but I think that
Because, like,
that would be
I-
contradictory because if you believe, then how could you?
can't
How
say
do
that
you-
he's
say it's not? Yeah, you
So
believe.
I was
but
gonna say that. Yeah.
Yeah, but
a-
that's how.
Yeah.
Now that I'm older, like,
Right.
I know who Santa Claus is, but there's no dude that's on the magic sled dropping presents to the whole fucking world.
Right. I mean, yes.
I'm sorry if I killed. I'm sorry if I
You're-
killed that for y'all.
I mean, reality.
you're believing for the children,
yeah, for
Right.
I'm doing for,
for
kids.
the magic of Christmas.
for the childrens, for the
So-
children, for the babies.
Please, that girl already knows. I don't want to admit it, but she know.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to ask her about the damn elf. Or the fiend, I should say.
Oh yeah, if you know what I'm saying. It's
just want
So,
kids.
for example,
That's
so
what
this first one is our energy and abilities impact our perspective. So, for example, researchers have found that if you are obese or tired, distances look farther to you. People wearing heavy backpacks see steeper hills in front of them than those without backpacks.
I see that. Yeah.
huh.
Thus, your perception of what you're looking at based on your emotion and your energy level and your ability, like I said, where are those critical thinking skills? I mean, not in this specific situation, but you get it.
Oh, okay.
I see. No, I like to integrate that with my work because
Wow.
Oh, word of the
Wow.
day.
Hey,
I said word of the day.
With your what?
word of the day calendar.
No,
No,
no.
with my job because when I first started, I'm thinking certain amount of stops is a lot. I'm like, oh my god, 150. Oh my god.
And
You
then
know,
Because your
yeah,
perception
percentage
of that
thinks
number is it's a
like
big
high.
number.
It's like, oh my, and I
You're like,
see like the
damn,
map. I'm like,
like-
oh, I'm losing my shit.
Like I have to do that today.
Yeah.
That's
Now
crazy.
that I've been
I don't
doing it
have
long
3
enough,
days.
I'm just like, easy peasy.
That just
Like,
sounds.
so my
that's,
210,
perception-
I got it.
that
yeah,
sounds
my
crazy to
perception
me. Still.
It has
Because
changed.
it's a shame because I've shown the map to my brother. He goes, I can't do that.
Yeah.
I see what he's
Whereas
saying.
I
but, like,
started over here.
Because like,
You're like,
Had all
that's
these
what
stops.
I said.
yeah, that's what I said. But now I
all
like
these
I can
fucking
do
dots.
it. Yeah. All these goddamn numbers. No, and I
Playing
look at
Twister in this bitch. I ain't got time for this.
and you know you straight and I look at the like God the length, and then I see it in real life. Like, oh, that's not that far. It's like one house away. The-
Right, turn yellow.
Yeah, shit. You know, so I think you know, I see what you mean about the whole, you know, if you're carrying a heavy backpack, you think walking
Yeah.
up a hill seems steep. It's not. It's the same whether or not. But I see the mindset
Because
saying,
like
yeah.
I'm already carrying this load.
Yeah, and then I'm now
now I
carrying
have to-
myself uphill.
Yeah,
That's even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Compared to somebody who doesn't have a backpack, I'm like, oh, you know,
Right.
I'm up there before you, bitch.
Yeah.
No, but I,
Racia.
Yeah.
Okay, there's another one. Our body awareness affects our decisions. So in
Example?
one experiment, researchers studied hedge fund managers who have to make quick decisions about stock trading under intense pressure. Their strange findings were managers who could more accurately count their own heartbeats without touching their bodies were more successful traders.
how the hell you can't without? Well,
You're supposed
could
to
kinda
just feel it in your.
feel you.
I can feel it in my ears. I don't know.
I can feel it in my fingertips.
Yeah, if you.
Well, my body moves when I know it's fucking weird.
Yeah,
but
because my hands pulse.
Yeah, yeah.
So
People
yeah,
who
but
were
I would
more-
count that better than if I actually like counted my heart.
Yeah, isn't
So-
there like a pulse in,
Yeah.
Yeah.
in your thumb? So that's why they tell
No,
you
it's,
not
no,
to.
Well,
it's,
it's here.
it's more my index.
Well,
and,
there's a
and-
pulse
yeah.
somewhere in your hand that they tell you like when you're.
Well, your pulse
When
is
you're-
just
Yeah,
your.
yeah.
I know,
blood
but like when you're
moving.
feeling your pulse, you're not supposed to use that finger because it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I usually try to do.
You're supposed to
here,
use
then-
Yeah, you're supposed to
yeah,
use
supposed
used
to. Yeah.
Good feet, yeah.
yeah, because I think it's something.
Because
I don't know.
because you know the whole thing that the was it the ring finger is supposed to there's a vein that goes straight to the heart, so you don't. That's why you don't use this finger per se or some shit.
Huh.
You've heard that, right? For the left
Yeah.
finger, you know, that's why the ring finger goes there because it's
Because it's straight to the
so
yeah.
Okay, anyway, go ahead.
So people who were more confident in their accurate count, however, were not more successful, and the bigger the gap between their confidence and accuracy, the higher their anxiety. This suggests that actual awareness of your body can be useful in high-stress work situations.
Okay.
That's like if you think clearly.
That's high-stress work situations, but that's not high-stress life situations
That's yeah.
because people lose their fucking
You know what I'm
minds.
saying?
Yeah.
How do I figure out this problem in life?
Oh, here's a common one.
I got my heartbeats.
Being hungry or not changes our choices. Have you ever gone grocery shopping while you were fucking hungry? I never recommend it.
Yeah,
you
'cause you're
spend
like-
way more money.
You're like, oh man,
You buy
this-
more
this-
You
junk food,
want
or you're
everything.
eating
Yeah.
while you're shopping.
Yeah, oh man, this sounds good. Oh, I can eat this, and then you be like, and then you eat like, man, why do I have this?
That's the same dilemma as in like, you know, you're watching somebody put their shit away. Like, oh shit, that looks good. I need to go get that. So it's the same thing, you know what I mean? Remember we had that analogy a few podcasts ago. That one, like, you see someone's cart, and you're like, fuck, that looks good. I need to go back out there and get it. You know what I mean? So it's like the same thing. He's like, yeah,
Damn, I forgot what they had those.
yeah, shit.
I'll
What'd
be
you
right
get?
back.
To? You ask the person, you got that? Save my place in line.
Save my face.
Okay, how about easy to read statements seem more true? So our beliefs about the world also depend on seemingly irrelevant influences. In
Yeah.
one experiment, when seemingly irrelevant influences are all of social media. In one
Facts.
experiment, when researchers asked participants to determine the truth of a statement like Lima is in Peru, written in different colors, participants agreed more with easy-to-read statements than less easy-to-read ones. Likewise, statement made in a rhyming scheme like woes unite foes were considered truer than statements without a rhyming scheme like woes unite enemies. No?
Woes unite.
It's funny because foe and enemy are the same thing.
The same
so,
word, but said.
I know, but because people
because it rhymes, they were
rhymes?
like, oh shit, I'm with that.
yes.
Foes unite.
But think about it. But think about it.
Foes unite.
What are all the things that stick? All this
everything
shit
rhymes.
that is rhyme and is stupid simple.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. On top of
Sisters
that,
before misters.
our beliefs on the world depend on seemingly irrelevant influences.
Oh my god, that is ignorant. I am done. No more. If I hear someone
So
say,
me
"Bro,
and
before
them-
hoes, shut your ass up."
All right. Or here's a female with chicks before dick. Shut up.
Yeah, I said sisters before misters. Shut your ass up. You don't know. Lying to yourself and me.
So the tendency can be undone if you simply point it out to people.
So, wait.
But otherwise, these forces operate below conscious awareness, and we can be duped by how easy something is to believe or retrieve in our
I
minds.
take things with a grain
That's
of salt.
what I'm
every
telling
time I
you.
hear something.
Critical thinking
I take things
skills.
with a grain of salt the minute I hear it.
I'm gonna start taking those phrases that rhyme and make them not rhyme, and then fully believe those because they didn't rhyme. Critical thinking.
I'm actually with that.
I would
But wait.
Bros before hoes. I mean, that's terrible, but that's the first thing came off the top of my head.
Bros before sisters. Like,
Friends before, it's like you can just change it. Friends before strangers. Oh, see, it makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? I don't know that motherfucking stranger. Go with my friend.
but
Right?
but you make more money if you rhyme.
True.
Because people are influenced
Friends before streetwalkers.
by seemingly irrelevant things. So that's where I need your rhyming and getting it together with these little tiny slogans that. See,
slogans for days.
perception.
I got
Are you listening to
slogans.
this? Irrelevant influences.
I got slogans.
This is
Power bullshit. I got slogans.
gay and strong. What is this? Jingles 2021?
Oh my god.
Oh, this is way more true than we would
Holy
like it to
shit.
be. Our feelings
it.
affect our political views.
True that. It's all opinion, no facts.
Our feelings.
Affect our. Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
I will say.
Wait a minute!
Oh, example.
Yeah.
Story time.
In one study, researchers found that people who are more easily disgusted, so what they did is they were imagining things like a garbage pail filled with maggots or a piece of chocolate cake in the shape of dog poo, tend to be
That's fine.
more conservative politically.
That was funny.
And they tend to have stronger negative feelings about people who support sexual freedoms they disagree with, like gay rights or the right to abortion.
So the fact that we find it funny.
Because you're ignorant.
Because you got no home training.
I think I'm going to put my hands on you.
So feelings like disgust, which come out of the limbic system of our brains, which is back here, often below conscious below conscious awareness, guide our reactions and evaluations, making them less impartial. This is what I'm saying about critical thinking skills. This is why you have to think about shit.
Yeah.
You cannot, your feelings are always valid. You are entitled to feel however the hell you want to feel.
True.
But sometimes you need to recognize whether those feelings are rational and valid before you act or say something based off of them.
Sometimes you need to shut the fuck up.
Do you know how much it is to mind your own damn business?
Yeah.
It is free for free.
It's $3.99, y'all.
And not for a limited time either.
I know, right? It's a limited time forever. ever.
That is a
What
for the
were
rest of
you
your
gonna
life
say?
exclusive. I think.
No, nothing?
No,
He thinks.
I mean,
Therefore he am.
It goes. Therefore he am.
I'm talking to you.
He thinks. Therefore he am.
Yeah, he am. That works. Also for you.
I'll take it.
I thinks. Therefore I is.
Yeah.
Anyways, you think what? Savoy?
So when it talks about conservativeness with the political stuff because of the way you think about certain things. Isn't politics? I mean, I guess it's critical thinking, but isn't that also, I guess, the perception, right? Or like morality, I guess, right? Because when you talked about like being disgusted by sexual things, preferences such as gay rights and whatever.
But who said it's wrong? Why is that a moral failing?
No,
Why is it morally wrong to be gay?
No, it's not.
But that's where
Right,
I don't
against the Bible.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's.
And that is not true because
I know.
it's not stated
I know.
anywhere in the Bible,
but a lot of people
FYI.
thought, yeah,
What?
I know it doesn't.
About what?
About being
Gay.
gays, yeah.
Well, I think people think that because
They misconstrue some of the
because
statements.
Because man should just lay with women.
because God destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah because they said men lay with men and that kind of thing. So yeah, it never says. I don't believe it says that.
It never said that. Yeah,
Thou
Y'all
shalt
could-
not be gay. That is not a thing.
that's not a commandment.
Thou shalt
Yeah,
not
so I
like
mean-
the same sex. That is not a thing.
if it says that
Thou
somewhere
shalt not change
directly
their
in
gender.
the-
That's not a thing.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
it says that directly in the Bible, then please let us know because I'm not as well versed
I'm
as
not
I
either,
would like
but
to be in it.
believe
But
it's not in
I
there.
don't believe
And don't
that
come
that
out
is
with
in
some
there.
verse that you interpreted
Yeah.
to mean that. I
Yeah.
wanted to actually say that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something else about the Bible and what that actually is an allegory for, but I'm not gonna get into that because it's not the episode for that. So, that's a whole other episode. But yeah, I think that's a morality thing.
I think it's
Politics and-
feelings thing.
You think it's feelings?
I mean, some of the issues are moral, like
I'm not saying that believing one thing, believing in that is immoral or anything. I just think that it's based on how someone feels about their morals or what they believe is.
feeling. You still feel some type of way about it. If
Yeah.
you're disgusted with people getting abortions, you're going to be against, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Feeling bad, this one's obvious. Feeling bad makes things seem harder. That's
Yeah.
obvious. Anybody
Yeah.
ever been depressed?
Yeah.
You don't want to do shit because everything seems hard.
Right.
Even like a simple task is like, I gotta do dishes. Ugh,
Yeah. I don't have the energy for this, so
Yeah.
I'm just not going to.
I can't
There's
just
only
get
a
up and
couple
just
left.
like do this a few times.
Mm-hmm.
Having other people around makes things seem easier. Huh.
Not really. Hell no.
I think it depends.
Depends
Well,
on who
yeah.
the people
Depends
are.
on what
Well,
it is.
I
Depends who the
mean,
people
are.
holding hands with somebody while experiencing a painful event can lessen the pain.
Right,
True.
'cause you
I'm
know,
with
Anticipating
that.
having to
I'm
carry a
with that.
heavy load with someone else as opposed to alone makes it appear lighter. And just thinking about a friend can make hills seem less steep.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one. I'm gonna skip. And that is all I have.
No, I'm with the whole with the if you're going through something painful and then someone offers a hug or you just or just like being around somebody, it does lessen the pain.
Yeah, because you don't feel like you're going through it alone.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean it's not painful. So
Right.
Yeah,
That's,
so it means-
that's
yeah.
what
Right.
Yeah.
In actuality,
It's
the
so
pain,
painful, but it feels
the
like
perception is altering the
you can-
reality.
Right.
Of what's,
Yeah, and you could hang on and hold on. I was like, all right, somebody has my
Right.
back or someone cares for me. Like, cool. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Right. The reality of it is that the pain level
Didn't
is the
go.
same.
The pain is the
whether
same.
someone is with you or not.
Yeah.
You just perceive it to be less because you feel comfort that someone is there to perhaps share in it and maybe even absorb some of it for you.
Mm-hmm. Any final thoughts? Whenever we do that, you know what it makes me think of?
Jerry Springer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyways.
My final thought.
What is
You
wrong?
know, here's my final thought. We get to that. We move the camera. We get a single chair. Someone sits there. And this is the final thought.
I gotta get my best Jerry Springer voice.
Oh my god. So, final thoughts.
We cut in, go to final thought, and
And
it's
put
gonna
it on the
be
bottom. Final thought.
just be one spotlight
Yeah.
for
We'll just-
dramatic.
We'll be the
Turn
ring.
it.
We'll use the ring.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, well, the eternity is the ring anyways.
for dramatic effect. Yeah. Nothing is what it seems. Anything could be anything and everything and nothing at the same time.
Your reality is basically what you create.
As far as I know, we could all be butt naked on some sand right now, but our perception is we fully clothed in front of a camera. I don't know.
I'm a what is. It is what it is.
It's not good or bad. It is what it
just
is.
is.
Yeah, I'm that's where I'm at. Like, it
You know
is
what
what
I'm
it
saying?
is.
Thanks, yay.
You know, and people
is
hate
what it
that
is.
phrase sometimes. It is what it is, but that's true.
It's true.
Is what it is. And
It is what it is because everybody's gonna make what it is something different.
Right.
So
whatever your
it's not. It is what it is. Like
it's
I
whatever
give
your
up. I'm not
is
doing
is.
anything.
Right.
It's whatever
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's what yo is.
Is right.
So, I mean,
Depends on what your definition of is.
there are some things you can't change.
Yep.
But I mean,
You can fight it, but you're fighting a losing battle there.
I
Like
saw
you
that
like go back to yourself. This is red. You cannot change my mind or change like this unless you do bleach it. But it's like this is red
Right.
forever.
Right.
You tell me it's a different color, fuck off.
it is red in every
is what it
language.
is.
It's red.
red.
in every country. The color is
It's
motherfucking
red in
red.
space. You know what I mean?
Where vacuums are loud.
Does space have color?
I still
They
want
do
somebody
vacuums.
to answer me
a
about
lot
that.
of dirt in space. A lot of dust bunnies up here.
I think so.
does it make-
Asteroids, rocks flying everywhere. all the
Is there
all the
noise in
TV
space?
stuff.
Does anybody know that? If you're in space, does it make?
There's got to be. The vacuum is loud as fuck.
But that's on the outside of the vacuum. What about on the inside?
Yeah,
of the
inside
vacuum?
of the vacuum.
Have you ever listened to it? If you take the
No, it just goes.
Stethoscope.
exactly.
No sound.
So it's quiet.
But where's the end of the vacuum? Where do we plug this hole? Where is it coming from?
I don't know. As far as we know, if there's black holes in space, right? Maybe
Yeah.
that's the.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
Just
the,
plug that shit up.
Somebody's got the hand on it, and that's
Black
why there's no
hole.
sound. Yeah, someone's got to do this, and then we're gonna hear. Zzz. Space is fucking loud. Zzz. Black hole, bitch. Black hole, bitch.
Shut up, space. Shit.
I will buy you a rug later.
I will buy you more stars.
You're so loud.
I have tons of galaxies to give you. Shut up. Horsehead Nebula, bitch.
Plug me back in.
Crab Nebula, bitch.
I'm a celestial. I'll create a new one. Fuck you.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna ruin your multiverse. Okay, this has gone too
I'll
far.
report you to the TVA.
Okay,
sorry.
this has gone too far.
Oh, shit. We could do this all day.
When you
All right.
start being irrational, you've gone too far.
I was laughing earlier because I was looking over here, and you know how red catches your eye. So I
Red.
happened to look at Ray's shirt, and he's got the wolf on there, right? Mm-hmm. But the way he was sitting, the shirt was like bunched up. So
It looked like the eye was his
looked
nipple?
cockeyed.
I thought it looked like his nipple.
So like one eye was up here, one eye was like, damn, that wolf cockeyed like a motherfucker. He ain't killing nobody. He don't know where to look. Praise over here and over here. He got to just guess. I missed.
And when that happens, you aim for the middle.
Double vision.
It's the middle.
Shut up, wolf. I wasn't even talking to you. Which one of y'all? So that's why.
Which one of y'all want to feel my wrath?
Which one of y'all kicked me?
That's why when he was talking.
I was like, why is he
I was laughing
laughing?
because the eye was like.
Perception.
Yeah.
I perceive the cockeyed
Oh,
wolf.
like that, like that.
See, look like the eye shit.
I know.
Look like he missing.
No, there you go.
Yeah.
I perceived a cockeyed wolf.
No, but it was up here.
I know.
Yeah, it was
Like
like this. And a little cross-eyed wolf. You can't see nothing.
Rah, rah. All right, we're done.
Which one of y'all bit me?
All right.
I turned into a werewolf. It was a fucking tree.
The fuck?
Got bark in my fangs. I didn't know.
All right. I think we're getting delirious. Once again, this was the Me and Them podcast.
Let me hear that outro.
Oh my god. Yeah, one time for the one time. Let's hit that outro again.
Yeah,
intro
one time for the
intro
one
to the outro.
Yeah. Holla back. Let's go.
Woo, woo.
What, you forgot it already?
No.
Okay.
This is a Me and M podcast
Something about
gaining
you.
popularity.
There it is.
Because we are presently on episode 70.
70.
My name's Taryn,
I'm Rayan.
And I'm Savoy.
Show you right.
and you are going to perceive that the Me and M podcast is fabulous and watch every episode. Peace out, y'all.
Subscribe, like, all that shit.
Share.
You know what's up? Share it. Y'all know where to find us.
Spare fingers.
All right, y'all. Peace.